And this afternoon I've joined the crowds here at the RDS show in Dublin for the Nations Cup, which after the boycott of the Moscow Olympics is being dubbed the real Olympic test of show jumping. I'll also be looking in some detail at a grumbling problem that has considerably weakened the home team, the Irish team, in this its third defence of the Aga Khan Challenge Cup. In spite of the fact that consistent rain throughout the week has turned much of Ballsbridge into a near quagmire and given the course builders a major headache, today's watery sunshine has succeeded in transforming the RDS into what it always has been, a mecca for the horse fancier of Europe, from the giants like David Broome, Eddie Macken and Caroline Bradley, to the young hopefuls from Ballina or Ballymena. Today's sunshine has also, for the first time this week, brought out the crowds. Until today, attendances had been well down, but today the casual socialite rubbed shoulders with a world champion or a stable girl, many of them better brushed and groomed than the champion hunters. But for the 5 days of the RDS, it's horseflesh which is attracting the longing stares. And although recession has done its best to knock the bottom out of the bloodstock market with a 40% drop in exports, the Irish horse is still a favourite from Hungary and even as far away as Poland. But Dublin 1980 has taken on a rather special significance, not just because a record prize fund of £46,000 has attracted 1,200 competitors from 9 countries. The almost universal boycott of the Moscow Olympics meant that show jumping in Moscow was rather more of a rodeo than a show jumping competition. And so today's Nations Cup here at the RDS in Dublin is being dubbed as the true Olympic test. And it's out there this afternoon that all the questions left after Moscow will be answered.
I think this is going to be a hard-fought Nations Cup this afternoon because you've got some good teams here this time. And when I came over on Monday, I thought, well, at least the home side's not going to be as strong as it was. Boomerang gone and what have you. But watching the boys go this week, the home side is quite a strong team indeed because Rock Bottom's going very well, Condy's going good, and like Eddie you can rely on anyway. And little Paul Dara with the little chestnut mare, you know, she's always full value. So, you know, you can't write off the home side. In fact, I would nearly put them favourites or joint favourites anyway.
With the USA, presumably?
No, I want to be sort of big-headed enough to think our team's quite good. Yeah, I think we've got a good team this time, probably stronger than we've had in the past.
But a grumbling bureaucratic row at home has left the Irish team considerably weakened. Because of a ban by the Irish Equestrian Federation on non-Irish bred horses competing for their country, Crossmaglen rider James Kernan cannot ride his highly successful but non-Irish mount, Speculator, which means he has only one horse in the competition.
Well, I've seen Speculator's been out 3 times this week and he's won twice and he's in to jump off this competition. And he's a fantastic horse, he's a fantastic second horse, but he's very fast against the clock. I had him at an international show this year at Hickstead and he won. And it's a shame that I think that whenever a horse that's capable of winning for Ireland, and I can't bring him to like a Dublin here jumping at our own international show, because I think he's very well capable of winning here.
And of course that supreme Irish horseman Eddie Macken is greatly missing his favourite horse, Boomerang.
Yeah, I would like to have Boomerang today, the day above all days. Our horse is going reasonably well. I think it's going to be a very tough competition. There are a lot of teams that can win it, and it depends on who gets the right breaks.
You've of course had to bring on some young horses, probably faster than you wanted to. Is that going to pose a problem?
Well, that's a problem, and a problem today, but much more a problem in the future. In that naturally the way you bring them on determines what they're going to be eventually. I hope that I haven't done too much too quickly with my horses. That's the only problem.
Well, you've already had a big battle with the Equestrian Federation about this regulation, about no non-Irish horses riding for their country. How do you feel about it now?
Well, I'm in a position that I can't say very much about it because I believe if I comment on it now I'll be held in contempt of court, so I thought I have to leave it.
Well, I'm an amateur rider, but Eddie Macken is a professional rider. I think it's much harder on him when he's earning his living out of it, and that at the moment Ireland is very short of top-class horses, and the likes of David Broome can go to Germany, America and all over the world and have their pick of horses and jump for their country. But at the moment, top-class international horses here, they aren't plentiful, and we need good young horses. And at the moment, I think it's difficult whenever we're restricted to riding our own horses, because it's putting a lot more pressure on us, and we're using our younger horses far quicker than we should be.
And so Ireland faced an uphill task as they began their third defence of the Nations Cup at 3 o'clock this afternoon.